Need to be an US keyboard so I know where the keys is at. Over here. Oh. It would appear, yes, it would appear that I am streaming. So, I'm not actually going to work on Jagor today. Here he is with his stupid hair, which I'm going to ditch. I don't mind the tail. Let's go. Object mode. What's missing? Oh, there's his armature. You can see his eyes don't really show up very well. I am still figuring Blender out. I have hidden his wings, and to be honest, I've kind of forgotten how to unhide him. Control H. Oh, I didn't want to unhide that. Oh, yes I did. Alright, there he is with his wings. Lovely, lovely wings. I'm quite happy with his wings. I'm unhappy with almost everything else. So, I guess we'll see. I'm gonna totally redo his hair. Fairly happy with his eyes too, although they're not rigged, and you can't really see what they look like. Right now, let's see. We go into rendered. It's gonna take a bit. This computer that I'm using is fairly slow. If you're actually watching this first one, which I'm guessing almost nobody is, I'm hoping almost nobody is, then just to explain, you might hear some noise in the background. It's because I'm on an elliptical machine. Alright, you get the idea. He has blue eyes, cat slits, that sort of thing. Wow, this computer is slow. Streaming definitely takes a lot out of it. Okay. In any case, this is not what I was planning on doing today. What I am planning on doing is doing some work for a friend, which involves, actually I don't want to open anything, cancel. What I want to do, file, new, reload startup file. There we go. Delete that. Alright. What I'm actually going to do is he asked me to make a tutorial of how to import some of the object files you can get off of DeviantArt for the ponies and get the colors to actually apply to them. It's fairly straightforward when you know how. I learned how a while ago, and then I didn't do it for a long time, and then I had to review. So this will be as much for me in the future as for anyone else. Alright, so first thing you're going to want to do is download them. You can find them on DeviantArt if you search for pony models on DeviantArt. In fact, if you search for, import object file, and and one annoying thing is when you import, it doesn't go back to your working directory. You've got to get back to it. So if you go on DeviantArt, search for pony models main 6, you will be able to download, I forget if it's a zip or a RAR file, but a file that contains all of these. today, trying to think, what does he need? I think Twilight. So, this folder contains all the object files. It also contains the images that will become the UV maps. We don't see those right now. Let's see. We want, where do we start? Where's her body? There it is. Open her body. Unfortunately, you have to load them one at a time. So there we go. We've got a low res, low poly pony. You can always do a subsurface modifier to make it smoother. I'm not going to deal with that right now. And I'm not going to move her because then when I load all the subsequent bits, they are going to not be in the right place. So better to load them all first. So let's make another window. And we do not need this, not that matters. In fact, we're going to make 2 windows because what we need is a UV image editor and a node editor. And don't need that. Okay. Did I click on the right one? Is that a node? No, I clicked on logic editor. Thought so. Okay. Node editor. All right, so we're in object mode. I've clicked on that. Let's tab into edit mode. And there we can see is the skinned Twilight body. So this is her face, eye, nose, both sides of her body, bottoms of her hooves, and that is, what is that? Not entirely sure. Doesn't matter at this point. So, what do we do? What do we do? You can tell I'm trying to remember now. We come down here, and we need to open her image file. And once again, we're not in your working folder, so make sure you have a good idea where your working folder is. And Twilight, and now we have all these TIFF files. What we want is her body. Wait, hold on. This is Pony UV body. What this will be is just the template with the outline of all of the parts that you can paint yourself, like if you load it into Photoshop or GIMP or something like that. So we don't want any of them that say UV. We want Twilight body. No UV. Double clicking doesn't work. There we go. And, ooh, for some reason it zoomed in a lot. Let's zoom out. Okay. Now, you can see there's a problem right away. It's upside down. Here, wait, let's go. Oh no, let's not worry about that. So, what I'm going to do is press A, and then A. There we go. So we've highlighted everything. And I'm going to say hit S for scale, Y for the up and down axis, -1. Boom. And that just flips over the UV map. And then return. And I'm also going to do grab and just move it up, whoop, up, downward. It's hard when your computer is lagging as much as this one is. But you just align it over. There we go. And you can see, all right. Grab Y, so it's only going to go up and down. This is hard. There we go. Perfect, right there. If necessary, I can shrink it a little bit. All right. Still not seeing anything though. Even though, here's one other thing, you want to make sure you're in material mode. That's going to let you actually see what's going on here, but as you can see, there's still nothing going on. What we need to do is, everything selected, come over here. That's the world. One of these circles. That one should be material. Click on that. This gives you the material information panel. Whoops. What I want to do is make this bigger. There we go. Okay. So there should be a use nodes. Wait. So we've got our shading group chosen. Mirror, subsurface, stand. Where is? I am in material, yes? Yes. And you can see this is where I've lost track. This is looking different. Okay, let's see. Ramp? No. Hey everybody, let's watch this guy just flounder while he tries to figure out what exactly he was supposed to do. I've got this material. Do I want to just start a new material? Usually I just use this material. Those are all the materials, yes? Okay. So, what happens if I start a new material? We're experimenting here. Double click to name it. Why are you not? Whatever. New. Car, core, ramp. No, none of that's working. All right. Back to this one. Material. It says, whoops. Diffuse. Where is the BDSF? Oh, you know what? Okay. We do not want to be in Blender render. That is the default. It is rapidly becoming deprecated. You want to be in the cycles render. And now we have our use nodes button. Cycles allows you to use nodes, which are incredibly powerful, kind of overwhelming at first, but it's worth it once you get to know it. So this type of surface is a diffuse BSDF, and as you can see, it's just white. It looks a little pink because everything's selected, and things that are selected turn kind of orangey pink. So we need to come over here and Shift A to add texture, image texture. On up here, and the output from the image texture goes to the input of our BSDF, and so it overrides whatever color was set there. And then we need to make sure we select the appropriate body, the appropriate image, and we are still not seeing it. Hang on. So if we come over here and press tab, she's completely black. Why is she so black? We are in material. Oh, wait. Or do we want texture? Know what you're doing before you try to do a tutorial. All right, this is not going to be a tutorial. It's possible that I'm working with a slightly different version. Did this before. All right, I'm in object mode, tab, into edit mode. Now I can see I've got a UV. I don't know what I'm doing. You know what? I'm going to end here and just plow away without the world watching me. Don't watch this. You shouldn't be watching this. This is not helpful to you. All right. Bye-bye.